In other news, a Richmond woman accomplishes one of the world's ultimate tests of endurance, swimming the English Channel. 8 News reporter AJ Legault has her story.
All right, guys, this is it. There she goes. There she goes. Swimming towards Shakespeare Beach.
You take the boat from Dover Harbor around to Shakespeare Beach, and that's where I started. Jumped in the water, swam to shore.
And there she is, getting on the beach. On my three. 1, 2, 3. Here she goes.
Courtney, show us here your route.
So I started at a place called Shakespeare Beach, which is just a little bit south of Dover. And then I took the track across, not as far up as I had expected, and then came down the channel and ended up right off of Cap Green here.
Courtney Polk's a local attorney whose passion is open water swimming. After months of training in the Chesapeake Bay, the Rappahannock and Potomac rivers, she took off across the pond for her biggest challenge yet.
It took me 14 hours, 4 minutes, and 44 seconds.
Swimming across the English Channel.
When I started, and I haven't done a lot of night swimming, and so I was a little trepidatious about the darkness.
Courtney's husband, Matt, documents her swim from the boat.
About a half an hour to 45 minutes of dark swimming, and then the sun started coming up at that point. And there's the reason we're here. As you can tell, cranking right along.
The first couple hours, I really focus on my stroke, one arm and then the other arm, one arm and then the other arm, and really didn't try to focus too much on the enormity of what I was just getting ready to do.
The dangers are numerous, from giant ships.
The English Channel is the busiest shipping channel in the world, and so you see a ton of boats going up and down the channel.
To jellyfish.
I saw 2 jellyfish, but they didn't. No stings. They didn't get close to me. One was about 6 feet below the water.
To powerful currents.
This is a rough day on the water here at this point, but we're just off of Cap Green.
I really didn't go far between hour 12 and 13, and it was really frustrating.
Which turned the 21-mile swim as the crow flies into an even more exhausting challenge.
Because of the way that the currents and the tides are and the wind was off the coast of France, I had to swim quite a long ways, or quite a long time, to not go a very long way.
Still just off the coast of France, getting really close. The water has gotten quite rough, as you can tell.
The last 3 hours of the swim were just brutal. From a mental perspective, I was really close to France, and I just didn't feel like I was making a lot of progress. And the wind picked up, the waves picked up. We were in 4 to 6 feet, and I was getting beat all around.
The last little bit, the last few strokes, what's going through your mind as the beach is right there in sight?
Thank goodness this is over.
This is as far as we could accompany Courtney in, because the water depth is too shallow for the boat to go in, so she's finishing it off on her own.
I actually landed right near a French wedding. You know, I don't want to interrupt these people's wedding, but primarily I was just, thank goodness this is over, and I was just elated to hit land.
Time, 14 hours and 4 minutes. Fantastic swim, and she is clear.
When I stood on the French shore and looked back to England, it was exactly what I thought it would be. Just this huge sense of accomplishment that, you know, I had the physical and mental fortitude to get across a huge body of water, and that only roughly 1,260 people now have done. It just seems surreal to me right now that I did it.
That is remarkable. That was AJ Legault reporting. Well, the English Channel swim is just the second leg of Courtney's ultimate goal. She has her sights on the triple crown of open water swimming. She already swam around Manhattan Island. That was almost 30 miles. Now she has conquered the English Channel, we just showed you, and next summer hopes to swim from Catalina Island to the California coast. Only 55 people have ever accomplished the triple crown of open water swimming, and we wish her the very best of luck. Good job.
Very, very impressive. So happy for her.